What's going on, Aries? You know what's so interesting is that I'm never nervous to do something that I enjoy or that I love doing, but for some reason specifically, um, I'm nervous doing the Aries reading. So I don't know if y'all nervous about something. Maybe it's y'all, maybe it's me, but the cards is ready to go. Everything clean. Got my sage burning here. Got my music playing. So let's get it. So I'm gonna pull the small cards first. Then I'm gonna pull the confirmation cards. The confirmation cards are going to tell us what direction to go in for the week, what energy to look out for, what energy to follow with, just the overall message of everything we're going to see with the other deck. The other deck is going to give us the details of what's going on or the focus. So I'm going to focus. I'm going to read them as I go or after. The first pull is never, not never, but most of the time I have to go twice. We should be ready now. Interesting. Let's see what we got here so far, Aries. All right, let's see what's going on real quick because some cards started to fly out. So it's literally telling me that, all right, so I have Three of Swords here, right? When you see this card, you see a heart being stabbed up with like swords and stuff. Because I read cards like this and I read them reversed, it's almost as if like the meaning or the definition of what the card means is literally reversed. So what I'm seeing is Three of Swords and like a heart that's like being stabbed up and being hurt or multiple hurts or multiple situations, but because it's reversed, it's like these swords are sliding out the heart. So, and that's just with law of gravity. Like if something's upside down, things are gonna fall. So how I'm looking at it is as if maybe you're already went through this and you came out this situation and it's like little by little you're starting to heal now is what I'm getting, especially with the rain like this just pouring out, no clouds, it's not cloudy, it's very clear to you, it's clear how you feel, it's clear that you're just kind of releasing and you're getting this you're getting back in touch with yourself. You're doing what you need to do. It's like you just went through something that really could have just set your whole emotion off. Like, oh my God, like this is just a lot. And that's what I'm getting from the card, that now you're in the process of healing and working towards bettering yourself or in your heart and strengthening your heart right now. And if I had to say what it had to do with, um it has to do something with you. Usually I'm like, oh, it's this person, it's that person, or this zodiac sign, or maybe this element. But it has something to do with you personally. Something that you're personally going through. And I can't really identify. It's like you're taking a look at yourself because this is Page of Wands. So this is the card that popped up on top of this heart. It popped up like this, right? Now, this card, Wands, represents fire, the element fire. Aries, that is your element. You are fire. So for this card to pop up this way, it literally, that's all I'm getting. Like it's one person in the card. They're taking a look at the wand. They're looking at the wand. It's like they're looking at themselves. Like I'm looking at me right now and I'm trying to figure out what's going on with me and why I feel this way or why these things are making me feel this way. But I also want to say it has something to do with maybe your family. Maybe your family, because now we have this card upside down. And if I'm not mistaken, last week or 2 weeks ago, you had this card in your reading, Aries, but it was like this, as if things were coming in. Now it's as if like things are going out, or things are looking, not the way it had pictured, I guess, before. Things may not seem like the perfect picture that maybe you had with yourself, or maybe you just, things don't seem as if like the way you pictured it before, is what I'm gonna just say. Like it seems as if things was gonna go one way, it didn't go that way. And it just seems as if, I want to say financially, it may be taking a toll on like your personal love affairs, whether it's relationships or family, or just your personal friends or something. I want to just say that that is what it could be. This situation relating to. Now I have these two cards over here, and these two cards are separate, so it may or may not be looking, it may or may not be looking like it's related, or it could be separate. It literally could be either or. I'm actually getting that it's related, even though the cards came split like this, but I believe that they're related. This is the Temperance card, right? So now we're talking about big changing events in your reality. And I want to say that this card came out reversed. So when I see this card, I'm literally just looking at the picture and just pulling signs out. That's usually how I perceive the cards. And what stands out to me is like the big white, like this person's wearing white and stuff, is angel. Like last week, if I'm not mistaken, you got the death card. So if somebody passed away in your reality, like it could be taking a toll on your family, it could be taking a toll on your money, it could be taking a toll just on your heart specifically. So I just want to say, Aries, like if that's what it is, then just be mindful that there's nothing you could do about this situation. Like if that's what it is, then it's just something that unfortunately happens in our reality. But don't let it consume you. Don't let it consume your money. Like remember to hold on, remember to still be smart, and still move and think and do things as if you were just living regularly, even though it may not feel that way right now. What else am I getting? I'm just looking at the Temperance card to see if I'm getting anything else. I want to say ground yourself. Ground yourself, Aries. And what I mean by that is if you feel too out there, or too like this way and that way, I feel all over the place, my head is all over the place. If you feel like that, Aries, then I want to say just ground yourself, or do things that's going to help ground yourself. And grounding yourself could be going for a walk, doing the things that you enjoy, get a facial, get your feet and your hands done, or go get a haircut, go play ball with your homies. Like if that's literally what's going to ground you. If you have a hobby, tap into your hobby. Hey, I haven't drawn in a while. Hey, I haven't did my makeup, or whatever it is. Like just tap back into yourself, help ground yourself, help yourself feel good. Whatever that is. Let me see, I'm gonna go for the deck one more time. If nothing pulls out, we're gonna pull the confirmation cards, because we got a lot out of these five. I'm not gonna lie, we did get a lot out of these five right here. The sage is burning. I got my nose like running. It must be congested or something. 2, 3, 4. Especially if it has to do with your health, because the fact that I just started to get congested while I'm doing it, like all day, I have not felt like this. Just now I'm starting to do the Aries horoscope. Like if you're starting to feel sick or something, definitely put the self-care on you. Put the self-care there. Watch the sunset. Watch, go to the beach. Put the self-care there. We're not getting any more. I'm gonna pull the confirmation cards now, because those cards really did speak a lot. And it's very internalizing, like whatever you're experiencing, Aries. Very internalizing. I don't want to say you're doing it to yourself, but I want to say just be mindful of what you are doing and how it could be affecting you and your reality, your entire reality. All right, I'm gonna go for the big cards. Let's see. All right, let's see what we got here, because we got two cards. This one flew so far. Must have dropped the table trying to get this one. Okay. So we got Seven of Pentacles here. This also popped up reversed, and then we got the Ace of Swords. I saw it like this, regular, right? I mean the Ace of Wands. And that's a good sign. Like me to get Ace of Wands, that's a great sign. Like, well, you guys to get that because I'm out of Aries. So, literally, it's talking about hard work needing to be done, or either at work or a situation in your life, and this work may be frustrating. So I want to say because it popped up reversed, that that's not really the situation. That the situation is entirely reversed. So more so that maybe you already was working hard. Maybe you was already doing a lot just now. And maybe nothing more can be done. Um, and it's possible that it's not either or your work situation. I want to say it's possible that it's both, that it's your work and it's not or, it's and it's your work and your personal life situation. And like I said, your personal life situation, it could literally be your home or your like friends or family. So I just love that this card popped up because it literally confirmed what I was saying here. And then even with this card, the Ace of Wands, it's like new beginnings. It's like birth, a new idea, new creation. And Aries, that's what I said last week. I said with that death card that popped up, don't forget that when things end, new beginnings happen. So for this card to pop up and talk about new beginnings and just new creations and stuff, just be mindful that this week that things are going to start to change for you. Your reality is going to start to change in some way, whether you can see it or not. It could be you tapping into new people. It could be you tapping into new events, or you tapping into a new job, or just you doing something different. It could just be you changing your weekly routine. Like, usually I go this way, but I'm going to go this way now. And because you're doing that, it's like you're starting to, new ideas are going to birth from you making transitions like that in your reality. Um and new beginnings are going to start to happen. I'm going to go for the big deck one more time, but I think we've pretty much covered up everything here, to be honest. And at least with the Seven of Pentacles, what I did want to say, although like whether you didn't go through that already with the work frustrations, or you're going to have to put the hard work in, or you already did put the hard work in, this Ace of Wands follows behind that. So whatever hard work that you need to apply or you already applied, that's where this Ace of Wands is coming in. The new beginnings, the new ideas. Wow. And then this card was literally flipped over in here and I had no idea. And it just popped up now. It's the highest card in the tarot deck. It's the most powerful card in the tarot deck, the High Priestess. And it's literally just saying that there's going to be a balance in your reality, a balanced way out. And that's what the black and white is. That's what the yin and yang is. Don't be alarmed, don't be scared. There's just going to be like some news that's going to come in, or something that's going to just kind of click, and it's going to be like the highlight of, I want to say, the week, to be honest. And when this starts to come in, that's when you're going to start to see the shifts and the changes in your reality as far as these new beginnings and stuff like that. So with that being said, I just want to see if there's anything that I'm actually personally getting besides what the card is saying. Um, if there's a new moon this week, I'm not sure if it's this week or next week, but right before the new moon, at the crescent moon, is when this energy should have manifested. So if you watch out for the moons and when the moon phases change, just be mindful. I wouldn't be surprised if we're like really close to that energy, because I really don't know. I know we just had a full moon not too long ago. Um so we should be by the new moon either this week or next week. And I want to say at the crescent, this look right here is when this energy of the shift of new beginnings and birth is going to happen. And Aries, if you're trying to get pregnant, then I wouldn't be surprised a pregnancy even pops up. So just be mindful of those things. With that being said, I'm going to post this on my Instagram and on my YouTube channel. I also do personal readings. So if you want to dive into your life, like your personal love or money or anything like that, you could just click the link in my bio and schedule an appointment. And then we could just do it virtually or in person, because I do give that option. So with that being said, Aries, I hope this actually works out for you. I do see things as looking brighter this week, but just be mindful of things that you do in your reality to cause things that may not look so bright. So just be mindful, always look at that at the more positive spectrum of things, and just look at the glass half full most of the time, so that way you can have an easier week. So with that being said, much love and light. I'll be back next week, and we're about to get into Taurus, so let's do that.